Now on Talking Solutions, welcome Chef Mayra and Carrie Hogan from Fresh 52, the farmers markets.
Thank you.
I got this flyer about this new Sunday supper series that's happening at Tivoli Village. People love Tivoli Village.
Very beautiful.
And it looks like Chef Mayra, one of our most famous vegan chefs in the Las Vegas area, and Carrie Hogan with Fresh 52, the farmers markets. You guys have gotten together to put together this Sunday supper series.
Yes.
What is it all about?
Chef Mayra and I have worked together for 6 years now. This isn't our first time working together, but this is our first dinner series, and we are very, very excited about it. Farm-to-table dinners using the Fresh 52 farmers, combined with Chef Mayra's vegan chef talents.
Carrie's right. I love farming because as a chef, I learned that you can provide food that is less processed. And a long time ago, when I used to cook in commercial kitchens with other restaurants, with meat, I chose to start researching what was the systems for food production and the food distribution. And it kind of shocked me to understand all the politics in food. And I really didn't want to partake on any of that. It didn't feel right. As I started to do my journey on how to provide food that is fresh and local, I started to realize, well, we're in Vegas, and how do we do that? So I started to connect with people that were growing food in Vegas already and learn what did they do to the soil and how did they grow it. And then eventually I got an honor to be in the community garden and start learning from Ross. What is it that she's been doing to grow all this food? And then, of course, Boulder City with Earth with the Ant and Cowboy Trails and all different local soil. And from that point, the moment that I heard there is a farmer's market, I wanted to know more. And then I love her style because she's really helped all these businesses in the farmer's market to shine. Every person in there has an opportunity to grow their business. And she's so supported. Carrie, the way she carries her booths and her events, they're very classy, very organized. So it makes the vendors that it's hard for them sometimes to do promotions and marketing. They're such a small businesses. And some of them, they're actually harvesting their own food. The forum is amazing. So I wanted to be part of that. And I wanted to create events with food and wine that showcase not just her vendors, but her as a businesswoman. So for me, these dinner tables, besides promoting Pura Vida, they're also given an opportunity to bring her farmers market philosophy for this city even higher. Because now we added food and wine and elegance to the whole thing. And then having Tivoli as a partner, that is priceless.
This is such a great combination.
Yes.
Priceless. Her philosophy, my food, their setting. What a perfect trio.
And that's the Sunday Supper series.
Yes.
The first one kicks off 1 week from today.
Yes.
It's a 4 o'clock start, and that's Sunday, October 16th.
Yeah, 16 at 4 o'clock.
Each one of these has a different theme.
Yes.
Next Sunday, Romantic Autumn, Love, and Local. Carrie Hogan is also with us, Chef Mayra in-house. Carrie, you are in charge of Fresh 52, the farmers markets. And if I recall, it was a number of years ago when it actually started up on the east side, and then it blossomed and also grew to, is it every week that it's at Tivoli?
Yes. We started in May of 2010 in Sansone Park Place off of Eastern. And a year later, we opened in Tivoli. And we're actually opening a new market in Inspirada on October 22nd.
In Henderson?
Yes. That will be on a Saturday. So I will have a Saturday, Sunday in Henderson and a Saturday and Sunday, hopefully eventually in Summerlin.
So you'd be crazy busy.
Yeah.
How do you come to own a farmer's market and create something like Fresh 52? I'm curious.
Me too. I would love the answer.
I honestly had so many jobs in my life. I was an event planner, and I had this feeling of, where am I going? And what am I doing? I know I have this bigger purpose. It makes me very emotional talking about it. I was in Colorado visiting my family. We went and saw Food Inc.
Yeah, and it changed my life.
It changed my life.
I've got the DVD.
We sat there as a family afterwards. We rolled through all the credits, and at the very end, it says, do something in your community and start a farmer's market. So I never let that go. It was just sitting in my head, and 2 weeks later, Roland Sansone, I was at a party of his, and he said to me, I would like to start an event in my parking lot. I'd like you to start a craft festival, because he knew I was an event planner. And I said, no, people don't go to craft festivals weekly. We need to start a farmer's market. We need one here. We need a good one here. And that will really build traffic to your plaza with your tenants. That's what he wants. And of course, eventually, he was hoping that the market would be a platform for new businesses to start. And then eventually they would go into a brick and mortar in his plaza. And that has happened 3 times for him since I've opened. And I feel
this was meant to be.
Yes.
Yeah. I do what I do for the children in our community and to help
the knowledge, to help parents to know that it's fresh food and fresh fruits and vegetables, and just even let them touch it and see it besides the grocery store, that there's somebody growing their food, that there's somebody out there that is putting non-GMO soil and is doing literally local systems.
Yeah. You don't really think of Nevada as being a big food producers area.
No.
It's not on a giant scale. It's on a small personal scale.
It is.
And one of my favorite interviews from a few months ago had to do with Create a Change Now.
Yes.
And talking about how they have kids at a lot of schools in the Clark County School District who are now being taught about growing their own food.
Yeah.
November's for Create a Change.
This is going to be great.
Yes. Melissa is coming.
Well, that's one of the things we haven't mentioned yet either. The Sunday Supper Series, which starts next Sunday on the 16th at Tivoli. 4 o'clock is start time. Each of the events that you've got, one for October, one for November, and one for December, all have a different theme and all also have a different charity attached to it.
Yes.
I know that the one that starts next Sunday is one of my favorites, Hearts Alive Village.
Yes, love them.
So they're going to benefit from some of the proceeds.
Yes. Actually, the wine was donated, so we'll be having a wine table. Really cute. We have actually a volunteer that is taking care of that. And it's a raffle. So what you do is you pick up a cork with a number, and then you go to the next person and said, I got number 56, and they give you the bottle of wine that belongs to the 56. We will have 1 bottle for $20 donation or 2 bottles for $30. And then I have a little motivational thing that if you buy or donate 2 for $30, you get a very special little wine bag with a little logo of the organization that is going to go. But only if you do that, you'll get a special bag to go with that. And 100% of that table is going to HALV. The whole entire thing. So if they walk out with $2,500, I would love to. That's their thing. The cost of the ticket is covering just regular raw costs like food and whoever is helping and the equipment. Right now, we haven't been blessed to have somebody to sponsor the equipment, so we have to pay for the equipment, tables and chairs and all that, maybe next month. So the ticket is taking care of something else. Right now, even us, we're not quite in the equation yet as far as how we're doing that, but we just want to make sure that our guest is blown away by the food. Entertainment is going to be live. We're going to have a Cuban-inspired entertainment because all these farm-to-tables, I want them to be not just an American heartland type of thing. I want a little Latin fusion in there, mesa, finca, mesa. And I want a little bit of Caribbean, a little bit of something inspired in the food, in the ambiance. Just like you're going to a farm that is not necessarily be in United States. What would they do there? How would they celebrate a farm to table? So October is present, but that's what I called it love and local because it's everything about local and everything about loving you with the food.
So with the Sunday Supper Series with Chef Mayra and Fresh 52 at Tivoli Village, basically what's going to happen, Carrie Hogan from Fresh 52, that's where the fresh, wonderful vegetables and fruits.
And Gilchrist.
The Orchard.
Yes.
Love those guys.
Yes.
They've been here forever.
Yes.
So you've got all these wonderful fresh things. And then Chef Mayra, you come up with the recipes?
Yep. My menu is going to be lounge. Today, I wanted to make sure we came to the station and is it going to be online? It's going to be in the ticket engine, Facebook. You're going to see the menu. It's coming out.
How many seats will you have around those big tables?
Yes, we got 75. So please go buy tickets right now.
Because it's going to sell out.
This right now. Why? Because the moment that I put this menu, game is over. We almost have 50% capacity. It's no joke.
Wow.
Without a menu.
Because we know the stuff's fresh because it's from Carrie
and I'm grateful
Fresh 52 and Chef Mayra. Do you have some help putting the food together?
Yes. You want to tell about Chef Steve?
Yes. I have a chef from the community college, Chef Steve Soltz, who is wonderful at volunteering his time at the market and doing demos for the kids. It's called the Kids Kitchen. He works at the farmer's market. He's coming in with his team of students to to help Chef Mayra in the kitchen and prep the meal.
And then Chef Michael is a pastry chef. I'm creating the dessert, and he's going to be the magnificent pastry designer, and he's going to create a gorgeous plate to end up the meal.
I've had some of your desserts before, Chef Mayra.
Hold on. The dessert, vanilla bean pumpkin cake, is going to be topped with a vegan caramel, amaretto, and applesauce, kisses of chocolate, and a local chocolate mint, and a little bit of pumpkin pepita crunch with hemp seeds.
I love hemp seeds.
It's going to have crunch, sweetness, saltiness, cuteness, and chocolate.
And kisses.
Because it's a romantic autumn, you know.
Yes.
Is the entire menu vegan?
100%. Vegan, delicious, fabulous, amazing.
That's how I feel about vegan menus.
I don't toot my own horn, but toot.
I would imagine
Yes.
some of the people who come to these
100%.
dinners are not vegan themselves. Maybe they're meat eaters, and they're like, how could I possibly have a dinner that would not contain a big slab of something on the side?
I agree. First of all, my market and my desire who I cook is for the non-vegans. That's what I go for my menu design. For example, we're going to have empanadas as a amuse-bouche. It has roasted garlic, the leeks, and the pumpkin, which will be roasted. And I'm making a jackfruit, which is texture almost like pulled pork, except I make it with a Trinidad profile. So they'll have a little pop of adobo, a pop of cumin, and smoked Spanish paprika. So the description might go, what is that? And the moment that they put it in their mouth is a freaking explosion. So the moment I see their face, that meat eater, I love it. I know I got in. And then the plato principal, the main entree, is I have it meatless meatballs cooked in this Caribbean rum adobo. And it's not going to be too sweet. It's not going to be too wow. Just perfect balance. And a beautiful cilantro lime basil basmati rice. No way, Jose, if you eat no meat or whatever. I have got you by now.
It sounds wonderful.
Yes. Thank you.
You said, Chef Mayra, tickets are available
Yes.
for the Sunday Supper series. In fact, tickets for all three events.
If you buy the series, all 3 tickets right now, you get $15 off. And if you're buying it from November and December, then it's $10 per person. Up to $20 for a +1.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
And we already know that for each of these events, we're talking minimum 50, maximum 75 as far as the number of people who can attend
Yes.
these events.
It's very affordable.
Live music,
and the things
dancers.
we're adding to this dinner. There's been a lot of farm-to-table dinners around town that have been great, but we wanted to do something different, and that is exactly what we're doing. You will not be bored at this dinner. It will be very exciting.
You know, Gogo Magoo is our sponsor for the dancers. 4 dancers, and I think the dancers are Cubans. And then our band, Puro Vicente Fernandez, live and DJing the whole 4 hours.
The dancers are just amazing.
Yes.
You just sit in awe watching them.
Yes.
And they are going to teach you as well.
Flavor in the food,
Yes.
flavor in the music,
Yes.
flavor in the dance.
Yes. This is going to be a party. It's not just a farm to table.
It is. It's a party.
The chef is Latin.
I like to say it's a table with a cause.
And the
Yes.
cause next
Yes.
Sunday, Hearts Alive Village.
They'll be there. And remember, every time you donate to the wine, it's 100% to them.
I'm going to make sure that I put the links and everything along with the podcast of our discussion today on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, but also on your website.
SundaySuppers.splashthat.com.
Yeah.
Perfect. What I saw on the website was in that wonderful courtyard at Tivoli, a big square arrangement of tables with things happening also in the center of the table, but people all around these tables.
Yes. United.
Yes,
Isn't that beautiful?
exactly. Everybody's at one big community table.
Yes.
Yes.
We can't wait to have you, you know? I can't wait to feed you. I can't wait to serve you, to do these 3 dinners, the 2 of us. Carrie, she's taking care of the front. Ina from Triple H.
Ina Mohan.
Yeah, Ina
Yes.
Mohan with
See, we all know the same
of
people.
Of course. Yes. Shout out to Ina. Triple H is going to be helping. We want to make sure that the moment that you park your car or valet, you have an amazing experience. La Cantina Laredo is going to run our drinks, so you can have a shot, you can have a beer, you'll be able to have any spirits. The whole entire area of Tivoli is excited about this.
And it's next Sunday starting at 4 p.m. for the Farm to Table event.
Yes.
Sunday supper series at Tivoli Village. We are so blessed to have this wonderful, as we say, we all know the same people.
Right.
To have this wonderful group of people who are so dedicated to upping our game.
Yes.
In Southern Nevada.
Yes.
And making sure that everybody knows all the healthy options that are here. And Carrie, like you were talking a few minutes ago, it's also making sure that the parents know that they can feed their kids in such a healthy way.
Yes, it's
There's
crucial.
ways to do it. And not too expensive.
Yes. We just ran a program where the kids had to come to the market. They would have to do taste challenges to shop free. So they'd do a taste challenge, and then I'd give them $5 to go shopping in the market, putting the buying power in their hands, hoping that they found something that they really liked, and they would go home and cook it with their parents. And the parents were so in love with the program, and half of them wanted me to come to their house, and they're like, how do you get them to even eat these things? We even fed them jalapenos. It's a smashing success.
Parents underestimate their kids.
They absolutely do.
I agree.
And I saw that firsthand.
I believe in what you both are doing.
Thank you so much. Very grateful that you are allowing us to come and pass the word.
The Sunday Supper series, flavor and entertainment and music and charities.
And smiles.
I know they're all going to sell out.
Yes.
You're going to educate a lot of people on truly healthy
Yes.
eating, how easy it is right here in Southern Nevada.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Chef Mayra and Carrie Hogan from Fresh 52
Thank
for
you.
joining us today on Talking Solutions.
Thank you.